I'm going to teach you how to do mindfulness meditation. So we won't be needing this, and you won't need to sit like this, or way closed like this. Mindfulness meditation is actually very simple. I'm going to teach you how to do it, and as my channel is all about helping people with anxiety, I will give you some tips specifically for those who suffer with anxiety, as it can make it a bit more difficult to do. Hopefully you've already watched my video about how mindfulness meditation can help anxiety and the principles of mindfulness. If you haven't, there's a link at the end, but for now, let's get into how to do it. I'm going to give you two options. Option 1 involves observing your breathing. Option 2 involves observing your body. Some people, particularly those who have panic attacks, may be reluctant to observe their breathing, so maybe start off with option 2. But as you get better at it, try option 1 also, because mindfulness is all about observing and accepting thoughts and feelings without judging them, acting on them, or avoiding them. So let's get started. The first part is the same for option 1 or option 2. Just sit in a comfortable chair with your hands on your lap or by your side. You can do it with your eyes closed or open. I prefer to do it with my eyes open as it stops me falling asleep. Pick a point on the floor a few meters in front of you. You shouldn't have to bend your neck to look at it. Now look at that point. Don't stare at it, just soften your gaze, like when you're not really concentrating on what you're looking at. So if you're doing option 1, bring your attention to your breathing. There are different ways you can do this. You can notice how the air feels in your nostrils as it passes in and out of your nose. Or you can observe the expansion and contraction of your chest, or the rise and the fall of your belly. Whatever you find easiest. Try it now. You are not trying to breathe in any particular way, so forget all this deep breathing or belly breathing stuff you may have learned. It doesn't matter how you are breathing, you are just observing your breathing. So just keep observing your breathing. Now inevitably thoughts will come into your mind. It could be a positive thought, or a negative thought, or it could be completely neutral. Whatever it is, just observe it curiously. Allow it a moment, and then bring your attention back to your breathing. If it's an anxious thought or feeling, don't act on it. So if you get the thought that you might have a panic attack coming on, don't bring your hands to your chest or start loosening your collar. Just accept the thought or feeling and bring your attention back to your breathing. This practice of accepting any negative thoughts and feelings builds resilience, a bit like the way we build muscles. The more you do it, the easier it will become, and the more resilient you'll become to anxious thoughts or feelings. So continue focusing on your breathing and how it feels. And again, your mind may wander. Observe without judgment what sort of thought it is. And then gently bring your attention back to your breathing. Once you have the hang of this, you may want to add option 2, or if you decided not to do option 1, here is how to do option 2. Bring your attention to the feeling of being sat in your chair. Notice where your body makes contact with the chair. Notice how it feels. Notice how your arms feel on your lap or on the chair. Your mind will start to wander, and that's normal. Just observe any thoughts or feelings. Don't try to block them or avoid them. Just observe them. Accept them. and bring your attention back to how your body feels in the chair. Again, in time, your mind will wander, and it could be a positive thought, a neutral thought, or a negative thought or feeling. Again, observe the thought or feeling, accept it, and bring your attention back to how your body feels sat in the chair. Each time you observe and accept negative thoughts, you will build up resilience to them. As you practice this, you will find that the gaps between thoughts get longer and longer. Your mind will go quiet, and that is something very rare and precious in people who suffer anxiety. This takes a lot of practice. Just start with a few minutes each day and slowly build up to 10 or 20 minutes, whatever suits you. Now a couple of tips. When negative thoughts or feelings come, don't try to fight them or push them away. Don't think I must urgently get back to my breathing. Give them some time and space for a few seconds. And then gently bring your attention back to your breathing or how it feels to be sat in the chair. This is not a distraction technique, this is mindfulness meditation. It's about observing, accepting, and then focusing on what you need to focus on. This skill you're developing in meditation you can use in life generally, and it can help your anxiety tremendously. And I will explain how in future videos, so make sure you subscribe and click on the notification bell. So that's it. It really is that simple. If you found this video useful, please give me a like. If this video proves popular, maybe I'll do some guided meditations that are a bit more advanced. If you have any questions or want to let me know how you got on, comment below. I do try to answer as many as possible. Take care now.